Hey everyone, it's Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host on Sold on Flavor. Today I'm going to be teaching you a special dish from my heritage, and that's called the Golumpki. Tomorrow we have a heritage potluck dinner, and so this is a dish that I want to celebrate with both my brokerage and with you as well. So this is a dish that my grandmother used to make for us all the time. It's a little slice of my childhood, and I'm going to probably zip it up a little bit more. A traditional Golumpki is really just beef, rice, wrapped in cabbage and very simple tomato sauce. My grandmother actually used Campbell's tomato soup in it, but I'm gonna zip it up just a little bit. So I hope you enjoy it. I haven't made the dish in full transparency in probably 10 to 15 years, just because I don't know a lot of people that like cooked cabbage, but I like it. So you know, I'm looking forward to making it for the brokerage and for you. One quick real estate tip. A lot of people from up north ask about hurricane insurance. We actually don't have hurricane insurance. We have two different supplemental insurance. We have wind and hail, which most mortgage companies are going to ask you to have if you're carrying a note on the house. And then the second one is flood insurance, and that's administered by FEMA. So if you are in a flood zone, your mortgage broker will quote unquote require you to have it, but you can always purchase that as an extra layer of protection. But I always encourage you to talk to a trusted insurance broker when making those decisions. Okay, so again, I'm Todd, this is Sold on Flavor. Let's learn how to make Golumpkis. Okay, the hardest part about making this dish is getting the cabbage leaves. And the way you do that is there's a couple different ways. There's a modern way of putting it in a big bowl and then microwaving and taking off one leaf at a time. But the traditional way to do it is to cut the core, which I'm going to show you do right now. All right. What you want to do is basically make like a little triangle. Always cut away. Okay. Cut in so you're making a little cone. You're going to see on the individual leaves, there's even parts that I'll cut away just because that rib in the middle is very bitter. All right, just sort of pop. So the core is off. One leaf is already done. So what I'm going to do is I got a pot of water, and then I'm going to take this and put it into the pot of boiling water. Boil it for about 8 to 10 minutes until the leaves start to come off. All right. So careful not to burn myself. I'm going to put that side down. There we go. Then what I'm going to use is I'm going to use tongs to peel away those cabbage leaves as the hot water starts to separate them. Now the outer leaves, what I'm going to use for them is, I'm actually going to use that, like if you think about lining a baking dish with aluminum foil. Well, if there's these big leaves that you're not going to use, you certainly can do that. You can lay a piece like this on the very bottom, but I might use this piece. And you'll see that, you know, as soon as you take one leaf off, the leaf will start to peel back. It would give yourself a little grace. You know, if you don't rip any leaves, good for you. If you rip a couple here or there, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But you want to try not to rip them. If you use the tongs and you hold it down, it's going to soften up the whole leaf. Let it come off a little bit quicker. Again, just be careful. It's probably one of the reasons people don't make this dish more. It's just a little awkward. Okay, so we're going to do the fill-in. So first is ground beef. Again, the recipe will be in the comments, making the double batch. So in this case, I'm using 3 pounds of hamburger, 80-20 split, and 1 pound of pork. Worcestershire sauce, black pepper, again, recipe will be in the comments, salt, onions, fresh garlic, fresh parsley, and then rice. I'm using jasmine rice. Now, I par cooked it. Now, a lot of recipes will call for using uncooked rice, and then some recipes will say to do cooked rice. I kind of compromised. I finished it before it was all the way through. And then you want to mix this up. Okay. And then the next step is to put this mixture into the cabbage leaves, and we'll roll that up next. Can you come and stop that? Should be like the same phone as you.
No, but I don't.
Okay. All right. So the middle part, this part's very bitter right here. So we're going to cut that out. Just make a little cut in it like this, a little triangle. All right. That Snort is our senior Great Dane Angus. I put him to sleep. Hopefully I don't put you to sleep too. All right. So what we want to do. I want to put about, cut the red back a little bit more again. All right, I want to put about kind of like a double meatball, if you will. I'm going to use a Dutch oven pan. You could use a 9x14 pan as well. Doesn't matter. Whatever you got, whatever you want to work with. Okay, the last step before these go in the oven is we're going to put some. First, we're going to put some beef broth in the bottom. This is optional, but I think it's good. Have a little liquid in there. You can use water. Obviously, beef broth will give it more flavor. Now, you can take these and freeze them as well afterwards if you want. So, I'll use some tomato sauce. Pour that on top. Then I got some fire roasted tomatoes. Once you've cooked with natural flame, you'll be jealous. You'll want to go back. All right, now they're going to go in the oven, covered for an hour, and show you how they come out. Hey guys, it's Todd, your host from Sold on Flavor. We have Golumpkis in front. That's a dish that should be shared with your friends in your new home. Give me a call. Thanks for checking in. Please like, share, and subscribe the video. Have a great day.